Okay, here's the new Hella LED Dayline DRLs that we're going to be offering. These will be replacing the Impro versions that we used to have on the site, and we did do a video on. But just due to the fact that these Hella ones are much better quality, we're just going to be offering these ones only. We won't be offering the Impro ones on the site anymore. Unfortunately, the Impro ones, about 2 out of 10 would have some weird ghosts in the machine with them. They had some bugs, and really that rate is just a little bit too high for us. So we're gonna have to not offer them anymore, unfortunately. But we will be offering these Hella ones, and we've tested them out thoroughly, and they're very impressive. So here I just want to basically go over what's in the box. You get these Hella DRLs, and they have a nice wide lens here. And I'm going to zoom in. They have individual LEDs that reflect out on these little lens units, which gives it a really nice wide field of light, which is very, very bright. And here, just going to show you the back of the units. And they come with a nice shell, which is pretty much has all the cooling vents and everything on the back. You get the wire loom with ready to hook up and install. You get actual extra relay unit, a bag full of the nuts, bolts, and wire fasteners that you'll need, and some 3M adhesive tape. You get the instruction manual also. Alright, so here I'm gonna go over the lights again, just to show you that inner reflector unit. I'm gonna turn them on here in a second. Here you're gonna see them come on in the auto dim function. Now this is the function if the headlights were to come on. These do have the auto dim already pre-built into the units, and that would go into the auto dim feature. So next I'm gonna show you what they look like when they come on full. And this would be the standard lighting option. You can see it's about 5 times brighter. It's really bright. The camera really cannot capture how bright they are. You couldn't look at them. You'd be seeing spots for about an hour. And you can see here, as I'm moving the lens around, it has a nice wide field of vision for those lights. Here I'm going to turn them off. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show people the comparison to the Impro ones. The Impro ones were smaller. They were a little bit more compact. But anyone who is going to install the Impro versions, I don't think will have any big deal installing the Hella ones. The Hella ones are wider, as far as the depth of how far they go back significantly. But again, most all standard vents have enough room to fit that, and if you were going to fit the Impro ones, you should be able to fit the Hella ones anyways. The Hella ones are also probably one of the nicest alternatives I've seen to like the S6 style ones, the OEM ones, for a fraction of the cost, of course. But here again, I'm just showing you the size differences. They're about the same height. But the depth on them is a little bit, goes back a little bit further, and of course they are a little bit longer. The dimensions of these Hella units I'll be putting up in just a second, so you can actually see the size dimensions. But again, just a comparison to the Impro ones, they put out a good portion amount more of light than the Impro ones ever did. And that's probably because that inner reflector design is just a little bit better. So here's the dimensions, and they'll be on the product page on the website. You can find these on our site at www.tmtuning.com and any of the vehicle lighting sections. These are universal. They can be installed into any car, so it's really up to the installer. And if anyone has any more questions, you can send me an email to info@tmtuning.com. I will put that link up in the sidebar.